What's up, everybody? Today we're back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I prepare my sausage, potatoes, and onions inside the crock pot. I'll be seasoning my potatoes with complete seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and I'll be pouring chicken broth on top of the potatoes once I get everything inside the crock pot. So first thing I'm going to do is add my potatoes in, and then I'm going to season that with this ranch seasoning as well. Add the sausage and the onions, and I'll bring you back once I get that done. Okay, and I'm back. So at this point I have about a cup of chicken broth. I have my potatoes in. I have a cup of chicken broth added into it. I have my complete seasoning, my garlic powder, and my onion powder. So next step I'll be doing is adding in my sausage and my onions, and I'll bring it back. Okay, so at this point I have my sausage and my onions in. I have my crock pot turned on. I'm going to cook it on high for about an hour. Let everything kind of mix up together. And I also forgot to let you know that at the end, towards the end of this being completely done, I will be adding cheese. So I'll bring you back when I get to that point. I'll cook it on high for about an hour, and I'll bring you back to show you what it looks like. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm back, and in the meantime, while I have my potatoes, sausage, and onions cooking, I'm going to be seasoning the steak. It's sirloin steak. I'm going to season it on both sides. I have my oven on 325. I want to cook it kind of slow because I want it very tender. So I'm going to season it. These are my seasonings here. Complete seasoning, almost the same thing that I put inside of the potatoes and sausage and onions. I have onion cut up here. I have a red bell pepper and a green pepper. Just going to add that much flavor to it. So let me get this seasoned and I'll bring you back when I season it on both sides. And I'm also going to add a little bit of beef broth in the bottom of this just to help it cook a little more. Okay, and I'm back, and I just wanted to add, I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but this was 3 large sirloin steaks. The only thing I did was cut them just so I could have a little more steak out of it. And I just cut it up. I have seasoning on both sides. The next step I'm going to do is add my onions and my peppers, and I'll bring it back. Okay, and I'm back. So here I have my onions, my red peppers, and my green peppers added in. And the next step I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour the chicken broth in the bottom, just to cover the bottom and just to give it, to help it cook and make it even more tender. And I'm also going to add a few tablespoons of butter on top. So I'll show you that when I do that part. Okay, and I'm back for the last time. I want to show you. Here we have the steak that's seasoned on both sides. We have our onions, our red and green peppers, and then we have the chicken broth and butter on top. So I'm going to cover this up, place it in my oven, and cook it until it's tender to the point that I want it to be tender. So stay tuned. I'll bring you back when it's all finished. Okay, and I'm back. I just wanted to show you that I have the steak covered and in the oven, and I changed the temperature from 325 to 350. I didn't realize how late it was, so I'll just cook this until it's tender. Okay, and I'm back. I told you I would bring you back to let you see what it looks like after an hour of cooking. And at this point, I have added about another half a cup of chicken broth. And it smells delicious. I wish I could just smell it through the phone. Between this and the steak, it smells good. So I'm just going to let this continue to cook on high until everything is tender and cooked all the way through. And I'll bring you back when I get ready to add the cheese on top. I'm also going to go in just to flip this over a little bit, just to make sure everything is cooking all the way through. So I'll bring you back. Okay, y'all, when I'm back, I wanted to show you after 6 hours of cooking, the potatoes are tender, fork tender. The sausage is done. The onions have like completely cooked away, and it has a good flavor to it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour the juice off, the majority of the juice off of this, and I'm going to add my cheese to it. So I'll bring you back and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, and I'm back. So I have removed the majority of the juice from here. This is the amount that I have removed. So what I'm going to do with this juice, I'm going to save it. I'm going to put it in a sealed tight container. And when I get ready to cook some rice, I'm going to use this juice. It's going to be some flavored rice. So I'll save this broth until the next time I get ready to make some rice or chicken and rice or something, and I'll use this. So this is on low. I have turned it down to low, and this was 2 cups of mild cheddar cheese that I've added. So I have it on low now, and I'm going to actually unplug it, turn it off, and the cheese will continue to melt. As soon as it does that, I'll bring you back and I'll show you what it looks like. And the majority of the juice has been removed, so you saw that. Bring it back, stay tuned. Okay, and I wanted to bring you guys back to show you what my steak looked like. It is super tender, very flavorful. I have removed the majority of the broth from it. It made a lot of broth juice while it was cooking, so I have removed the majority of it. I am going to let just that little bit stay in, about that way it can keep it juicy. So, this is the results from the steak. It's very, let's see if I can stick it. Let's show you how tender it is. Spoon tender, look how good it is. I'm trying to hold the camera and show you guys this, so I'm ready to eat because I know this is good. And I'll bring you back once I plate everything and once the cheese melts on the potatoes and the sausage. Very, very tender. Yeah. You'll have to try. Okay, so this is what the cheese looks like once it has melted on the potatoes and the sausage. This is gonna be very tasty. I wish I could give y'all some through the phone. I'll bring you back once I plate everything. Okay, this is what it looks like when I plate it. Very, very good. That cheese, garlic bread, steak, peppers, and onions. Better make you some.